Welcome to Animates, a retro anime review comedy podcast. These episodes contain spoilers and adult language, so stick around if you're cool like that. Hello and welcome to the Animates Serial Experiments Lain full series watch through. My name is Mackenzie and my childhood AOL screen name was Pokeboy Mackenzie. Joined by my
of course it was
lovely co-host Lindsey, who is going to now tell me her favorite childhood screen name.
Oh my gosh, I think it was like Cupid's Chokehold and then 12 because that was Pete Wentz's soccer number.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you tell I was an emo kid back in the day? Referencing gym class heroes and Pete Wentz.
That was your childhood username? My Pokeboy was like 7 years old.
Man. Well, if it was like a username for Neopets, I guess it was like Cutie24, but it was like the letter Q and then TEA, because that was the only way I could get that username.
Oh my gosh. My mom chose the Pokeboy for me.
Aww.
She's like, I made you an account on our AOL. And I was like, great. And she was like, it's Pokeboy. And I was like, awesome.
You were like, do.
Hell yeah, Pokemon. What are you trying to do?
Poka?
No, Poka. Like Pokemon.
I know. I got it.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Your mom was like, you're really into Bavarian music.
Oh, you're on the wrong fucking microphone, Lindsay.
No.
Yep. And we're back from fixing Lindsay's audio problem.
Oh, man.
Sitting here, I was like, it dawned on me. I was like, you sound... Normally we like talk more before we recorded. We did not talk a lot, so I did not pick up on the fact that her microphone was shit.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm on the right microphone now, guys.
There you go. Winter's finally here, and there's a shit ton of snow, and my body feels like it's been hit by a bus because the pressure rating is maxed out on the scale, and I'm in pain.
Well, maybe now you can join the Wired, since your earthly body is no longer...
Oh my god.
You know,
yeah. But winter does mean the holiday season, which means... Which can be both awesome and mind-numbingly bullshittery. That was not how good English, but you know what I'm talking about.
It was not how good English?
You know what? I feel like shit today, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yes, Christmas and the winter holidays, time for spending time for seeing that those family members that you only see once a year, and you do tequila shots with your mother before you go there.
Sure.
Ahudore.
Yeah, sure. I was going to say that speaking of the holiday season, people should head over to our Patreon and sign up for free, or if they're in that giving holiday spirit, one of our paid tiers, so that they can join our Discord and submit their suggestion for the 5th Tuesday in December.
Man, this is the first time we're doing it. Don't fuck it up, guys. Yeah. Don't make us regret doing this.
Yeah. Want us to watch something like modern or a manga or like a weird Japanese like live action film? It is entirely up to you. You just need to submit your request in the next 2 weeks and it will be put to a vote. And then we have to do it. Now, obviously, this still needs to be related to the podcast at least a little bit. So we won't be accepting suggestions like Mac and Lindsay hum into the microphone for an hour.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Or Animates does Bluey. We're not going to do that.
No. But if you wanted to suggest that early 2000s vampire movie Moonchild starring Gact and Hyde, I would not be mad.
Or if you want to take this chance to make Lindsay will have to watch Keijo, now's the time.
Or if you want me, you could also just make me watch a Matsuyama Kenichi movie because I love that man and think he is a babe.
Or ass wrestling with Keijo.
No. Or we could just watch Dragon Ball Evolution again.
Already did it. Wouldn't work. Wouldn't accept it. Wouldn't work. Oh, so man. Yeah, head over to patreon.com/animates to get access to our Discord, even on the free tier, to submit your requests in the correct channel.
Oh my gosh.
But this week, we watched episodes 6 and 7, and these ones added a whole whackload of lore, answered some questions, and I'm sure for you, Lindsay, opened up a whole new batch of freshly baked what the fucks.
I know. Yeah, this one was really weird because I was like, things are kind of starting to make sense. But also, I have no idea what just happened. Like, it was very strange because there were certain hypotheses that I pondered early on that I was like, oh, we're finally getting answers to this. That's really cool. But then there's other things where I'm like, huh? what is happening? Like, so yeah, it was like, it wasn't as like, what the fuck is last time we watched, like the last 2 episodes?
Yeah, they're a much welcome change of pace after that.
Maybe it's just lulling me into that like false sense of security where I'm like, oh yes, I'm starting to understand. And, yeah, sure, we took 2 steps forwards, but there is some light over here that I'm starting to understand,
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you got some Knights lore.
Yeah.
We got to talk about child murdering scientists and psychic children. We got hot moms that know how to game, all that kind of fun stuff.
And they've shut down game from our delivery driver.
So yeah, these ones they're different, but they're a final, like, it's the series kind of hit its midway point, and it was like, all right, we gotta explain some stuff.
We can't keep them completely in the dark anymore. We gotta kind of start.
Yeah, we gotta start actually like acknowledging other Lain and the Men in Black and all that kind of stuff.
Which it's crazy.
Get a little bit of info on.
Yep, exactly. It was all very strange because I definitely was like, they're the Knights, and then they're like, no, we're not. And I was like, okay, they are not the Knights.
Well, never mind.
Fuck my drag. Yeah, no. And then we finally learned that there's 2 lanes.
Yeah,
and it is a little bit like DID.
But except
that's interesting.
Not actually, because there's actually
there actually is 2 different ones. But just like in terms of how it presents at that moment in the reveal, it's like, oh, this is very much like dissociative identity.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on though, because obviously maybe it is similar to DID or Moon Knight. Maybe it's more closer to Moon Knight.
Or it's entirely a separate creation made from her mind and her own psychic energy.
I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens in this. Because the Knights try to kill her.
Well, I don't know if they try to kill her so much
as... They just tried to maim her. Maim?
I think they weren't trying to harm her. I think they were trying to shut her computer down.
But why?
Well, because Lindsey, as we see in the start of episode 6, titled Kids, not about kids.
Nope.
Kind of about kids. Much, much, much darker. Not a fun, like, we're going on to the park or something.
Yeah, ain't no field trip episode.
No, but we learned that her whole fucking room is basically a supercomputer.
And it's swampy?
So, yeah, leaking cooling systems, condensation.
I'm no computer scientist, but I feel like having a bunch of liquid on your floor
not a good idea.
Safe when it comes to having that much tech in your room?
Very much so not. It's also really bad for the property value because those floors are going to be nasty.
You're gonna replace all those floors.
Like it's gross. So as you can fucking see, there's a giant ass computer that is full of a Pashuke and a bunch of crazy shit that is probably a bit of a problem for the Knights because it's probably on par with their stuff.
And they're like, we're number 1. I don't know.
But also, how the fuck is she paying for all of this?
That is a very good
question. That's like maybe thousands of dollars of setup there.
Maybe other Lain is just such a good hacker. She has like just a digital bank account that's just bankrolling this whole entire thing.
Maybe, because it's definitely not the parents at all anymore.
Yeah, absolutely not. 2/3 of that family is like catatonic now.
Yeah, and even like the dad is like, this is a bit much now. I'm worried.
Yeah.
Like legitimately looks worried.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was like, you did this. You inspired this. You got her the computer. Yep. I don't know. But yeah, she like just doesn't, he like goes to like check on her and she doesn't even acknowledge him. And I'm like, whoo, this is not going well for Daddy-O. Oh, well, but yeah, we go. And like when he leaves, she's like talking to someone online. And it was the Knights, right? She was talking to the Knights?
Yes.
Man. But yeah, the next day she's walking to school and there's some kid with his arms lifted to the heavens. And she's like, what? And then he just disappears, which I was like, is this kid real or is he bleeding from the wire? I don't know, but I'm sure they'll explain it to me later, which they do.
They do. Also, the electrical lines are louder. They've been slowly getting louder.
And they have like a different timbre or something to them.
It does seem that way, yes.
They're evolving.
Ooh.
Oh, but yeah, at school.
Oh, didn't you hear this?
Hear what?
Fuck it. I'll spoil it now. So Lain is actually a spiritual prequel to Digimon.
I'm trying to figure out if you're shitting me or not. You're lying.
Yeah, I'm lying. There's a brief moment though where you're working it out in your brain.
I was like, I couldn't see this being possible, but I could see him trying to fuck with me being possible. So I'm going to say it's not real. Oh, man. Yeah. No, it's really weird. Because, yeah, and then she goes to school and she's on her like little Palm Pilot thing. And her friends are like, you should hang out with us more. Stop being so distant and stuff like that. So they like bring her over to their house and they like dress her up and they all go out, which is really cute. And then there's that weird kid again with another person lifting their hands to the heaven. And what happens next? Oh, yeah, there's just like a tear in the sky and naked Lain is just there. Like she's God. That's not weird.
That's always such a fucking weird scene to me. Because she's not seeing things. Everyone can see this.
Yeah, exactly. And they like report about it on the news too. So you're like, okay, this wasn't just like a weird hallucination. This was something that an anomaly that people actually saw and are reporting on. So that's fun.
Do you know what was going on?
No.
Okay, well, when we get to the end of this episode, number 6, we'll come back to that.
Okay, sounds good.
Also, it's really weird seeing Lain wearing makeup. Like, unnervingly weird.
You're like, what's going on?
It does not suit her.
At least the lipstick was done better than her mother's.
Everyone's lipstick in these 2 episodes is better than her mom's.
Yeah, her mom needs to learn how to put lipstick on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's crazy because then she goes, like, we get a flash to her mom talking to her sister, and her sister's just like, this is our first glance at seeing her. And she is, just lights on, no one's home. She looks almost like dissociative or something. Like you could wave your hand in front of her face and she wouldn't say anything. I don't know. It's very weird.
Oh, she's a husk.
Yeah. I think that's a good way of saying it. She's a husk.
Yep.
Basically now.
Fucking wrecked her mind.
Yep. And then, Lain gets home. She walks into her room and just like all her text starts up as soon as she just walks in, which is terrifying. And when she just sits down at her computer, she connects to the wired and we get our weird little mouth that talks and meets with her.
She calls it a stupid Cheshire cat poser.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's fair. Oh, man. It's like, it's all so weird. And then she's like, what game are the kids playing? I don't know. And it's like, yeah, there's something about like a child killing scientist. I don't even know. So she's like, I must find this person. And she does. It's Professor Hodgkins, I think is his name.
Yeah. Or Hodgson or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. I called him Hodgkins in my notes because that's what I thought it said. Yeah. Basically, it's like this dude's consciousness. And he's like, yeah, my body is in a hospital in the real world. But I love sitting here. It's so comfortable and so beautiful. I want to stay here forever, and it's just weird.
He's something. Because like this dude answers questions like a fucking politician. Like
absolutely.
He just keeps yapping about random bullshit that is irrelevant to what she's asking. And it's like every time I watch one of those like depositions, it drives me so fucking mad because they're like, yes or no, did you do this or say this? And they're like, well, see, back in my day when I was a wee lad, it's like yes or no. And they're like, well, back in my day when I was a wee, it's like, shut the fuck up and answer the goddamn
it's
question.
It's a yes or no answer. Why are you doing this? Yeah, that's and that's 100% what I feel. She's like, what are you talking about? And then like this happened 15 years ago and something about like kids have Psy, which also made me think of Gangnam Style, which is like all these kids just
kids have that South Korean energy.
Oh man, yep, it's made its way to Tokyo.
Yeah, they produce energy. They're not full on psychics, but they have this like
but they just have something that's more
this energy that he was trying to like harness,
which is strange,
and obviously results in the deaths of children.
Yeah, like a horrible death of these children.
Yeah. This apparently is modeled after the Philadelphia experiment.
If
you know what that is.
Wasn't it a bunch of sailors who got stuck in... They were trying to do teleportation and they got like morphed into the side of a ship and died horrible deaths?
And they were like embedded in the structures and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was like
it's real fucked up.
One dude who witnessed it and like went to talk about it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Carl M. Allen.
It's real fucked up, people. I think last podcast does a episode on it. So if you want more info, go check that out.
Yeah. Hodgson's is interesting because, like Lain, he is also able to have a fully formed body in the Wired, which he explains is very rare. And so the question is then, Lindsey, all of these people that are killing themselves to join the Wired, they don't have physical bodies there now.
I know.
So what do you think is going on with them from like a being? Are they strictly just waves talking to people through electricity or...
That's a good question. I don't actually know. Yeah, I guess they're not really corporeal. They would just be code or something.
Or just energy.
Yeah, like how would that manifest itself?
And also, what happens if everyone goes in the wired and then electricity is no longer being generated outside? Is the wired large enough that it doesn't matter anymore? It's generating its own electricity?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would not know. I think that could be something that's kind of left up to the creative license of the creator.
Do you think that the ending of this, Lindsey, is...
It's just some janitor with those tiny little headphones on, like cleaning at night, and then he accidentally like is dancing and he smacks something with his broom and it shuts off and he's like, oh shoot, and then goes and flicks it back on, but it's too late.
I was going more so for the everyone goes into the wired and then we see a time lapse of like Earth being taken over by nature.
Yeah, it was like nature reclaiming.
And then the last bit of electricity fails and then everyone in the wired is just deleted anyways.
That's dark. But also what humanity deserves. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to end. I'm still like, I think, I don't actually know. There's going to be some big bad event. I don't know if Lain's going to make it out. Yeah, we'll have to see. Man, I don't know. I mean, again, on Discord, they did say this one was going to break my brain. So, yay. But yeah, so we get a lot of things about this, what's called the Kensington experiment. And then the end of it is basically he thought he deleted all of his research on it. Someone clearly found it and then put it on the wired. And so someone is now trying to like do Kensington experiment 2.0, basically.
Oh, it's not someone. It's the Knights.
Yeah. At this point, I was like, what is this? It's the Knights. Yes.
Yeah. And do you remember a couple episodes back, the Phantoma game?
The one that kindergartners play?
Yeah. Well, they weren't supposed to be able to, but they crossed into it.
Yes.
They're using that to siphon psi off of people.
Cute.
Because the Knights are basically using it as a front for kids.
Oh my gosh. Fucking.
Yay.
I hate them. Fuck the Knights.
Speaking of things like that, obviously you remember we just talked about it 10 seconds ago, Lain.
Lain. The little thing that she was walking on? I don't remember Lain.
What things did we see that are... Don't write down a note.
I'm writing down Lain.
No, Lindsey, we just watched a giant lane in the sky.
Oh! I thought you meant like Lane. And I was like,
no.
Was it the pathway she was walking on?
No. Sky Lane.
I thought you were talking about a pathway in the sky.
No, you dumbass.
I'm so stupid.
You have to call me a dumb bitch at last episode. Now look who's the dumb bitch.
Man. Oh. Sorry. Yes. The lane in the sky.
Yeah. Do you remember all those kids using their hands up into the air?
Yeah, I remember that from church.
Yeah. So those are kids with psi abilities summoning that in the sky.
What?
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that so much. I hated it when I went to church. I hate it now. In this context, it's all no.
Yeah, these kids being utilized by these programs and by the Knights are using these like latent abilities to just summon Sky Lane, not the road, the girl.
But why?
We'll have to find out.
I was gonna say, and then it's gonna be I guess that's a good question, Lindsey.
You said it for me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, it is funny because like after she leaves this kind of talk with the professor and she's like walking back on the thing, I was like, oh, look, cross imagery. Is she godlike or is they just pulling a Hidekiano and just, is that his name? I don't remember. And just being like, it just looked cool. It didn't mean anything. But I don't know. With this one, it feels more intentional.
A lot of the stuff that goes on in this is pretty damn intentional.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of religious imagery. Is she the return of something?
Well, because
is she the Messiah? Is she going to lead everybody into the wired?
Ooh, I mean, Hodgson's does say people think there's a god in the wired and he's not sure if there is or not, but he'd like to like find out or whatever.
Yeah.
Reboot.
Lane's god.
Maybe.
Is she
Although
the creator?
there is a character we have learned called God. We haven't met them yet, but there are people that talk about God in the wired.
Oh, okay. I was like, we've met someone named God? No, okay.
No, haven't met him yet. In 2 weeks on the next episode of Serial Experiments Lain.
Oh, man. Yep, it's great. It's also very funny because Lain chastises the Knights and calls them a bunch of losers, which is very funny.
Because like she learned that they've just been using her.
Yeah.
And she's like, excuse me. And she like goes from being like quiet Lain to like, You're a bunch
bitch,
of
I will cut you.
Virgin fucking losers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she really does kind of read them for filth. Holy moly. And you like don't hear their side of the conversation. You only hear like her cursing a bitch out.
And it's funny because like I'm sure you thought at first that the knights were just a bunch of kids as well.
No, I think I did think they were just like a bunch of dudes.
Like older dudes?
Yeah, I thought they were. Yeah, I was just picturing older dudes, like middle-aged men.
Yeah, they are older people for sure. So it's even funnier to have this like 13-year-old or whatever girl just being like, "Fuck you, bitch."
I mean, I know a lot of middle-aged men that need to be cussed out by a 13-year-old.
It's like, here's the thing. No worse berating than having it happen from a 13-year-old that is speaking the truth.
I am working with a bunch of them right now, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Yep, it's great. I don't know. But yes, okay, so after she's done cussing a bitch out, the red laser points are back, and you're like, oh! And so she like goes again out to be like, stop harassing me. And then they're like, we're not. And then there's an explosion in her room.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the Knights like
blowing up her cooling system.
Yeah, blowing up her cooling system. So that's really fun.
So now we know that the Men in Black are not out to destroy her.
Mm-hmm. Well, are they? Well, I don't know. I feel like they're neutral.
But they're not out to destroy her, though. Like they're not.
Their main intention is not to destroy her. I think they have a goal, and if that goal needs to be accomplished by killing Lain, I don't think they would hesitate.
So you don't think they're like silent protectors?
No, I think they're neutral.
Okay. What role do you think they actually play now that you see that they can talk? They're not out to just kill her. Sure, they're neutral. But what role do you think they play?
Well, they seem to be hired muscle for that old dude that we see in this next episode. And then trying to figure out what this old dude wants is a whole other thing. Because I'm like, he's not associated with the Knights and he doesn't like the Knights. So then what's his allegiance? What's his deal? What's his motive for reaching out to Lain?
Oh, the boss. I will say we have not seen the last of the boss or the hot mom.
I figured we hadn't seen the last of the hot mom either, because we did see her kill a weirdo. Man? Yeah.
Fucking murk that nerd.
I called him Neckbeard in all my notes, and then I realized I was looking at it and it says his name is Miko.
If you go to dude?
Yeah, his name is Miko.
He goes, sorry, maybe his real name, but he goes by Nezumi.
Oh, I don't know. On the his viewfinder in the top left corner, it said Miko.
Oh,
so I don't know.
That might be his username, but his name that he goes by in the wiki especially is Nezumi, which means rat.
Oh, that makes sense. And what was another one that we watched with like a rat-like computer dude? And there was a bad voice. It was like a bad British. Oh, it was the Cowboy Bebop movie.
Was it Cowboy Bebop movie?
Yeah, because it was like rat-sounding British guy. And Nate was like, I don't know what he sounded like because I had to watch the sub.
I don't remember this.
It's fine.
I don't know. But yeah, the Knights blow her shit up, and they've opened up a whole new world of hurt. Because Lain wants to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and she's all out of gum.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. So we kind of start episode 7 with like this weird, I really liked this image of just this weird conglomeration of cables protruding out of the explosion site from her room. It kind of was like, oh, okay. So like we keep seeing this.
It's very Matrixy.
Yeah. And we keep seeing, like we first saw it with like just her little old Navi, and then she got the new Navi, and then she got the upgraded from that. And it just feels like it's her abilities or her understanding, or, it is starting to expand beyond the walls of her room.
I love that that's your take, because I'm pretty sure that's just the way they patched up the window.
You said everything's intentional in this.
Oh, you're not wrong. That's why I'm saying I love your take on that, because there's probably a good visual reason behind that. But anywhere I looked when people talking about it, just like everyone just kept saying, wow, what a silly way to patch up the window.
Oh, that was how I interpreted it. I was like, ooh, it's so deep.
And you know what? You're probably right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, then she goes, she's talking on the computer with someone on the wire or whatever, and her sister's just like standing in the doorway, and she just like makes noises but doesn't make sentences.
She sounds like No Face from Spirited Away.
Oh, I love that.
That's all she can do, because she's a fucking husk of a person.
Yeah, it's terrifying. She used to be so like independent and like free thinking and smart. Now she's just there.
And what's interesting here is that Lain is not talking to like some kid on the wired. She's talking to her Navi, and her Navi senses her sister in the doorway and is like, someone's here.
Oh, I hate that.
It's a little too Skynet for me. Thank you.
It's too creepy. I fucking hate computers.
But this is a scene that is kind of a big deal because we finally get some active confirmation that Lain is aware that there's another version of herself somewhere that acts differently.
Is she? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, she's talking with it and she's like, yeah, it's different. No.
Interesting.
I'm trying to find. Like, she's acknowledging that there's like this other version of her that is different from her and she doesn't know what's going on with it.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah, but these episodes, normally I watch the episodes twice, and this time I only watched them once, so maybe that's why I didn't click and catch on that. But no, that's very interesting. Okay, because I didn't think she started really acknowledging that there was a second Lain until the end kind of act of this episode.
Oh, no, and then when they're talking about it, she's kind of just like, yeah, another weird, different looking, or not different looking, but different, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and then, from here we cut to creepy guy that we were talking about, Rat Face, saying that like he can exist anywhere he desires, no matter where his body is, because he can release his consciousness. And he's basically like pitching for the knights to take him on, which is very weird.
And we have him like seeing, because he's like wearing like a headset as he walks through the real world, but we like the use of heavily filtered real world footage.
It was so cool.
It's a genius idea. Mm-hmm. Like it's like for us, it's like, oh, it's an animated show, but it's like, well, for them, technically, it's the real world for them. It's like me and you. And it's just a really cool way to be like, I'm half in the wired and half none. Everyone just looks like humans.
Yeah, I really liked that. I thought it was a cool like artistic direction for them to take to kind of portray that.
Now, here's a question for you, Lindsay.
Okay.
What studio, not animation,
oh no,
would be best suited to do a live action Lain?
What studio?
Like HBO, Netflix.
I would trust A24. I just trust them for everything because I like what they're doing. What do you think? Is someone actually doing a live action version of this?
No.
Okay, I was about to be like, are you going to ruin my mind right now by telling me someone's trying to develop a live action version of Serial Experiments Lain?
Someone made like a bullshit AI live action trailer on YouTube.
Boo.
But it's so fucking stupid looking and superficial.
Well, yeah, you said it was AI.
Yeah. But no, I don't actually know. I don't think there's one coming.
I don't know. Aldorus will let us know in the Discord if there is.
Yeah. I Googled live action Lain earlier, and there was like a Reddit being like, what would a live action Lain Serial Experiments look like? But the photo thumbnail with it was it was a photo of Michael Cera.
As Lain?
Well, that's what I thought. And I laughed out loud so hard. And they were talking about him as another character.
Oh, okay. So I was like, don't get me wrong. Michael Cera's a fun actor. I don't think he can play a 13-year-old girl.
No, I know he would try, but no.
Just like, what would it even sound like? I thought I was like, can I even do a Michael Cera? And it's just, you gotta be like, you have to be like, no, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not an impressionist, unfortunately.
Give us your best Michael Cera.
You just gotta be like kind of weird. Maybe I'm doing Jesse Eisenberg. Maybe
that's doing more of a Jesse Eisenberg.
It's because we just watched The Village. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What about you? Can you do a Michael Cera impression?
I don't remember what he sounds like.
It's like he's kind of like a weird, awkward nerd who kind of like trips over his words a little bit. He's just like, I don't know.
I kind of obviously one of my favorite movies is Scott Pilgrim, but I for some reason I can't picture his voice in my head right now. Other than being like,
I don't think I've watched Scott Pilgrim since we dated. It's just too painful.
It's like you and I are like Scott and Kim Pine. You're not going to get that reference.
Yeah, I was like, who's Kim Pine? Which one was she?
The drummer.
Brie Larson? Oh, what? Drummer? I don't remember.
They dated briefly and then, never mind. We're not actually like that.
Just only in the fact that we dated briefly.
There you go.
Oh, man. Time
for some Basic Instinct.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. I was like, are we going to get a flash of her kitty? Holy moly. Some businessman has his assistant come in a tiny skirt, do the Basic Instinct leg thing. And
PG version.
Yes, the PG version. And then he's like, I'll be down in 3 minutes. And then I was like, because you only take 3 minutes to fuck, my dude? And then I was like, oh, no, they're not. They're not banging in his office.
No. But though he is giving her the looks. And, okay. When she crosses her leg, you can't do a
Basic Instinct thing and then just not fuck.
No, but the thing for me is that after she does it like close-ups on his face, and I don't know if you heard it, but he goes,
yes. And I was like, I hate this.
It is the most like rich white dude whose only game is his money. And it's so funny to me. Just like, and you're like, oh.
You're like, I just dried up.
And this is another one of those examples where the lady has better lipstick than mom.
She does have better lipstick. I also clocked that. Man, maybe that's a metaphor. Maybe we know that she's also a husk of a human because she doesn't know how to put on her fucking lipstick.
Oh, man.
Oh, how fun. Just bullying a woman. Yes. Okay. Yes. And so he when they don't end up fucking, he gets an email and I think he's a knight. Is that what that symbol was? Was it to be like, aha, knight?
It's from the knight.
Okay. While he's reading the email, he asks, what game do you want to play this time? Which was very weird.
That's a reference to them doing Phantoma to get the psi from people.
Oh.
So what game are you going to do next? It's like a double entendre. Is that the right thing to say?
Sure. I don't know. Someone will correct us. But yeah, now we're with Lain and she's sitting on the roof or something and Alice comes to talk to her. And I don't even know. She's saying the real world isn't the real world. And Alice says she's been slipping away again. And she's been trying to include her to make her happy. And she's like, we can stop if you don't want us to. And she's like, no, please continue to call and invite me to things. And I was like, girl, I get it.
It's really cute. It is nice to see that Alice is still trying to be her best friend and she knows something's going down. She just wants to help. And Lain being like, please keep inviting me. Even if I don't want to attend, getting an invite is always nice.
Exactly.
And also every time we all have those friends that you see once every 4 years or hear from once every 4 years, but it feels like it was yesterday.
Yep.
I have a friend like that. We will mess each other once every couple of years and just one of us will be randomly just hey, how's it going? How's life? We'll chat for an hour and then that's it. But it just feels so good when they message me. I'm just, oh, you thought about me. Message your friends, folks. Tell them you care.
Yeah, go message your friends.
But yeah, Lain mentions that the real world isn't actually real. What do you think that means and what implications do you think that has?
It's a simulation and we're all in the Matrix.
So fun fact, actually, that you mentioned that.
Okay. This
show is sort of a prequel to The Matrix.
Okay. Look at your dumb face smirking. I know you're lying. But it does have I've said it before, I'm on record. This is very that Matrix era in terms of storytelling.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. That sort of turn of the millennium easy access to the internet kind of shit. Oh, man. Yep. No, it's all crazy. And then, we got an information bulletin that's going out saying that the information center has been destroyed.
The internet's been hacked.
Yeah. And they're even though this bulletin is going out right now live, you could get it tomorrow or yesterday. And I was like, what? Timey-wimey bullshit is this? Yeah, I don't know. And then we got a bunch of weird stuff of people Googling shit on the web. Because everybody's like, who's this Lain person? And apparently they just did a Google search and there's no record of Lain existing.
There's just one guy being like, Lain is God, Lain is amazing, Lain is everything.
I know, which I was like, my dude, chill, she's 13.
They also mentioned Lain's ability to metamorphize. What do you think that is?
Well, it means that she can change.
Technically, yes, but in the context of this show, not exactly.
I think maybe it has to do with her ability to kind of change form. So maybe she's deciding to take the form of a 13-year-old girl, but really she could be anything that she wants. And she can change whenever she wants?
You're close, kind of. I'm going to quote this directly from the wiki. To metamorphize in Lain is to project a digital incarnation of one's personality into the wired. So what her and the scientists were doing, that's what metamorphizing is.
Okay, copy. Interesting. She's better than all those bitches. She's way smarter. That's what we've learned.
Exactly.
But yes, guess what? It's time for a delivery. Your package has arrived. And yeah.
Some sexual tension.
Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah, it's very funny because this guy is like, I can teach you how to use your Navi. And clearly trying to put the moves on her. And then this child comes home and just ruins his game.
Well, the mom's going for it too. She's like, oh, yeah? You think
I don't think she was going for it. I think she was toying with him.
That's what I meant. She's going along with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's going along with it. And she's like, oh, you think I could use a lesson? Not knowing she's an elite hacker. And she's like, oh, do you think I'm a little bored housewife that needs some fun? And he's like, maybe. And then he gets fucking cock blocked.
It's great. I Love it.
And you know what, though? Even if he was to get with her, she has such a high level of game, she would eat him alive.
Oh, he would be dead.
Here's a fun fact about her.
Okay.
In the Lain book that breaks down the script and has all the footnotes and everything.
Okay.
It says that her wired handle is Maruneko.
Okay.
Which translates to chubby cat.
Oh, I love a chubby cat.
Which is either cute or a reference to something else.
She's got a meaty tuck.
Oh, what?
You need to watch more Drag Race.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Good Lord. A meaty tuck.
Oh, man. Where are we now? Oh, yeah. And then, she opens the package after this dude leaves, and it's some sort of motherboard? A CPU? Chip?
Give me another computer word.
A GPU? A monitor.
Try again.
A Game Boy.
One more.
A card. An SD card.
What about another one?
A micro SD card.
What else?
An M1 chip.
It is a PCB assembly.
I was never going to get there. What the fuck is a PCB assembly?
It's basically...
It's a fan. It's a cooling fan. It's an LED light system that synchronizes to your music.
It's technically a PCB assembly is the process of populating a bare circuit board with all the components to create a functioning device.
Oh, it's like the thing that you plug all your shit in.
Kind of, yeah.
To make it all a computer.
But it's from the Knights. It's got the Knights logo on it and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. You know what I originally thought? Is I thought the delivery guy was in on everything. And I thought he was just delivering all this shit to people and then getting them addicted to the Wired. So I thought he was working for the Knights.
Thought in your head a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
Maybe he still is Lindsey. Dun, dun,
oh my gosh. We haven't seen the last of him. No, he's probably dead. Let's be honest. Oh, man. Okay. Yes. And then now, sorry, I'm going to finish this yawn before I keep going. Okay. But yeah, so then we come back to Lain and she's walking and she sees the guys in black and they're get in the car. And I was that's not creepy at all.
Well, they don't do that at all.
Yeah, they do.
They literally say, we'd like you to come with us. We will not force you. You do not have to come, but we would like if you did. They literally say they are not going to force her and that she can do what she wants.
That is fair.
So they are not you got to get in the goddamn car.
Get in the car.
They say they don't want to scare her.
It's still weird.
I mean, sure, but at least they gave her the choice.
Yeah, it's true. And they take their glasses off to as a sign of trust of we're not going to hurt you. Look at her eyes.
Colored eyes.
Yep. But yes, they also have pinpoint pupils. I don't know. Yes, and then we get cut back to creepy neckbeard guy being let me into the Knights. And Lain shows up in his viewfinder. Wonder what that could mean. But enough about that. Lain is at a laboratory of some sort, and the old guy that we saw earlier, he's can you help me with this computer? I just about did an old man voice.
Can you help me with this computer, lady?
Can you help me with this?
I'll give you 2 penny candies.
Oh, man.
And a Werther's if you're good.
Ooh, would you like a pocket caramel? I'm so sorry. Oh, but yes, he's I don't know how to computer shit. And she's yeah, you just need to do this and this. And he's you should do it. And then, yeah, she does it. And he's ha, I knew it.
Well, the Knights start talking shit to her as if they hack her brain.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, my note here says literally, she removes a jumper and puts something else in, which gets the computer to work. Oh, man. Yeah. And yeah. All the Knights and shit like that start coming through. Lain calls the Miko guy, what does he call him? A moron, as he begs her to be a part of the Knights, which is interesting. And then, yeah, the guy, the other guy, the CEO. Oh, sorry, I'm malfunctioning now. The CEO guy is you have quite a unique influence in the Wired, and that's why the Knights have a particular interest in you. But I don't know why. I don't know. The Knights want to use her for something and they want to keep her safe. But what?
And then this dude is finally asking the questions that you've been asking. Are your parents real?
Yeah. And do you remember your birthday? Do you remember their birthday? Were they married? Was it an arranged marriage? Was it yeah. And she's just kind of oh shit.
She can't remember.
I don't actually know.
Why do you think that is? Lindsay's on her 5th sneeze attack where she pauses and mutes.
A little candle earlier.
You allergic to candles?
Sometimes the scents bother me. Sorry. What was your question?
Why? What do you think her not being able to remember all this stuff means?
I think maybe it's maybe it's like a programming that other Lain put into her head to keep her
focused.
Yeah, to make her seem like, yeah, I'm just a normal kid with a mom and a dad and a sister and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, maybe the sister got too sentient in the programming and that's why they had to delete her.
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh.
I'm a real girl. Get the fuck back in your box.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what that could possibly be what happens. I don't know. And then they reference something called Deus.
Yep.
Is that God?
We'll get to the Deus when we get there.
Okay.
The Deus is upon us soon. Don't worry.
Is the Deus an ex machina?
I think they started dating again, actually.
Oh, jeez. Get out.
It's a girlfriend machina.
Jeez, get out. But yeah, so she like breaks down and then it's like a weird flick of a switch and it's just the other Lain that takes over.
Which is a little spooky.
She's like, don't waste my time, foo. And stuff like that. Like, it's all just...
Oh, yeah. She's just like, again, bitching these people out.
Yeah.
And they're like, the boss man is like, you realize that the barrier between the real world and the wired is crumbling. And she's like,
yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Get out of my way. Go. I'm leaving.
Maybe I want that.
Yeah.
Which is some villain shit.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's like, it's a hard swap.
Oh, yeah. It's terrifying.
It obviously it plays into that stuff of like split personality, but because it's specifically referencing herself from the wired, it kind of removes that idea of split personality and brings it into we've actually got another person. So do you think officially, what is your official statement? Is it another person, a split personality, or something being made by someone else to look like her?
Oh, shit. That's a tough one. I think maybe what it is some sort of form. I wonder if it was like a form that existed on the wired that created Lain as a vehicle for it to, I don't even know. This whole thing's got me confused. It's hard because maybe is it like a spirit from the kids from the first Kensington project and it's like somehow got trapped on the wire and somehow convinced someone to like re-up this thing again and morph it from connections and things like that. You kind of see where I'm trying to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're saying it's some kid from 15 years ago who died in the experiment, but instead was the first one to actually end up in the wired.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to break free from the wired, maybe, and Lain was the easiest way out.
Yeah, maybe. Or it was like the easiest way to like complete the research or what they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Their processing power is low, so they made Lain put a freaking nuclear reactor in her room.
Yeah, something like that. Oh my gosh, this is all crazy. I'm probably wrong.
We'll find out. We are over halfway through now, so...
I know, this is crazy.
It's okay, though, because it's time for the Hot Mom, where we get to learn that she's a gamer and will beat her son at video games, and I was like, hell yeah.
Yep.
I get it. I get it, delivery guy. I get it.
Oh man. But yeah, no, it's terrifying because it's like it pans to her little like compost bin that has the computer thing that she got delivered in it. So
why do you think she threw it out?
Because she probably did, because she killed a guy, and that's evidence.
Well, that happens after.
We mentioned it briefly at the top of the episode about her.
There you go. Yeah. Maybe, but she also threw out something. That's not exactly hiding evidence, just putting it on the top of your trash.
Well, no, but maybe it's like it's to dispose. Like it's in the sink, so it's getting water, so it's damaged, and so that people probably can't like reuse it or like access it.
I guess that is one way to hide murder evidence.
Maybe it's to go down the garburator. I don't know. To me, it just felt like her trying to like get rid of evidence.
Okay, now if it wasn't murder evidence, why do you think she'd throw out a drive from the Knights?
Because she doesn't want to be a part of the Knights anymore.
Okay.
but I feel like it's because she's trying to get rid of evidence. Like she used it to commit this thing, and now that it's done, she doesn't need it anymore. She needs to get rid of it because it's a liability.
Well, you'll find out 2 episodes from now.
So next episode, or so no, like next?
I'm just pulling that on my ass. I don't remember when we learn anything.
Perfect.
But I'll tell you what, though, I will fight Delivery Boy for the hot mom.
Even though she'll maybe kill you.
Fuck it. Glory, glory. What a.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Or sorry, the lyrics are gory, gory. What a. I always think it's glory.
It actually?
It's not. Yeah, it's gory, gory.
I thought it was glory. Does it make sense that it would be glory?
No, it's gory, gory. What a hell of a way to die.
Wow. Well, what a note to end on. Is that how you want to go?
Murder and the fact that hot moms and
just MILFs. You're a MILF guy?
No, I'm
You've heard
30.
it here first, ladies and gentlemen, and those yet to be decided.
No. I am 36. The oldest I will date is 39. The youngest I will date is 30.
That's good.
I won't fucking deal with your mid-20s bullshit.
I just love that I was like, I'm never going to date a man younger than me.
Oh, yeah, your boyfriend's younger than. How old younger is he?
3 years.
Oh, wow. You're robbing the cradle.
I know. It's weird. It's weird.
3 years is not long, Lindsay.
I know, but it's still weird because I was like, ugh, younger men. I don't want to teach anybody anything.
He's very mature for his age, Lindsay.
He is very mature for his age.
So my last ex was 5 years older than me, and that was just enough that the pop cultural difference between the two of us was way too big.
Whew, yeah, no, we thankfully have, pop cultural references and stuff like that.
She missed a lot of like the 90s cartoons and 90s shows and everything that came out, and she had no fucking clue what I was ever talking about.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, I'm just learning a lot about 80s horror.
There you go.
Yep, it's great.
Now that we've crossed the halfway point, what are your predictions and expectations for the upcoming few episodes?
I predict we're going to see how this ends.
Wow.
Hot take, I know.
Wow.
I think now that we've seen the reveal of the different sides of Lain, I think we're going to start seeing the more of the personality from the Wired Lain.
Interesting. Okay. You think more of the Wired Lain?
Yeah, and I think it's going to start becoming more clear what the Wired wants.
I will say, Lindsay, that one version of Lain may or may not go on a first date.
Oh my gosh! I love it. I love a first date episode.
Yes, that's totally what it's all about. Anyways, folks, thanks for listening to this episode. We'll catch you again in 2 weeks when we are back to watch episodes 8 and 9. But if you want to check out 139 other retro anime reviews, you can go to your favorite podcasting platform and check out our back catalog of over 2 years of content.
Holy moly.
Or go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/@animates to check out some of our long form videos, like our anime tier list and all that kind of good stuff. Or you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/animates to get access to bonus content, bonus episodes, little mini games that we do before we record the normal podcast. You can also get access to our Discord, and we will read your name out on the podcast. So, starting with our supporting characters, we've got Evan, Jake Peralta with that cuckoo. I can always tell the delay between us, between when I start saying cool and when I start hearing you say cool in my ear.
Oh, no.
We've also got Eladoris. Hi, say Holmes. And moving on to the retro cuties, we've got the lesbians.
Happy birthday to the one lesbian!
Yay! Matthew, Cammy Chu. And last time I did this next one, you said it wasn't sexy enough. It was just creepy. So now I have to try and do it sexy, all right?
Okay, you try and do this one justice. Nailed it.
Hold on. I got this.
I'm so excited for him to hear this.
I got this. All right. You know what? No one needs to fucking hear that. That was fucking terrible.
You've never made me drier.
I know, that wasn't good. Hold on, let me try another one.
Oh, you're going to try again?
I'm going to try a different one. I don't like that one.
Take 2.
Well, deep sexy voice says relax.
Oh, you fucker.
What about we'll go like I had a character Cruz from one of my D&D games. I was an NPC and he was Cruz. He's like, a deep sexy voice says relax. No, not that one.
I just keep they're like sticking together and sealing themselves up.
Sorry, I'll go for the more like sexy lady character I did from a D&D campaign.
Curtains now. Just move on to the next one.
Up next, we've also got Carly J. Jepsen is finally building a real grade new Gundam to help her resist the lavish allure of the perfect grade new Gundam. As I said last time, I understand.
Post pictures of it.
Yeah, do it. I'm sure it'll be on Blue Sky, but still, do it in the Discord. Infinity Bandana.
I haven't even followed them.
Or you should. Infinity Bandana, the girl I went out with was a friend, and well, after a lot of talking, I have a girlfriend. Still want to hear what happened with the last one. What's going on with that? Let me know. I'm curious. And then moving on to our Chibi champions, we've got Gasidic. Will the sun Kono Otomatamare bet your bottom dollar, sings Misaka as she masters. I fucking know what this is. As she masters the show tunes for Kodo. I haven't Googled this. I have no idea. Let us know in the Discord what the fuck this means.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
fresh
Misaka.
out of understanding. And we end on Swamp Wizard, who still hasn't told us what they went for as Halloween.
Swamp
Wizard.
Wizard.
Month, Swamp Wizard. Way to go.
Come on.
But yeah, patreon.com/@animates. And then we will catch you this coming Tuesday when Lindsey will be hosting and giving me something fun, hopefully, to watch.
It's going to be great. It's going to be magical. Listen, you're not going to bend over backwards in order to like this one.
That sounds like a hint. We're going to watch acrobatics anime.
It's Acrobunch.
Funny. Too soon, Lindsey.
All right. Bye-bye.
Anyways, you got to say your usual thing.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, goodbye.